Nope, 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 nope. Not happening, Captain. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, it is basically gonna be me saying what would Sincerely Carolyn do, but I'm not gonna say Sincerely Carolyn every time. Just disclaimer, I'm probably just gonna shorten it to Sin or Carolyn. I'm basically just gonna be reading different scenarios and telling you what I would do in these scenarios. Some of them are crazy and some of them are just, I don't know. I haven't really read them all, honestly. I haven't even read them each in depth. So this is pretty much going to be just as much of a shocker to me as it is to you. I got my wine right here. We're going to be sipping on wine while we answer these questions, honey. If y'all hear anything in the background, those are my kids. You know, having 5 kids ain't easy, honey. Just joking, I only got 2, but it's the same thing. But yeah, y'all, let's get started. But before we do, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below what you feel like you would have did in these situations. Let's get started. Okay, so dear Sin, a guy is the sweetest guy and treats you beautifully, but he works a low income 9 to 5 and he lives in his mama's basement. Says he's saving up for an apartment. Do you continue to see him or do you cut it off? Now, I don't know, y'all. This situation is rocky because most women would just say, be like, nah, girl, But now, I would say that depending on the age, okay? So, if he's like 38 or whatever, you know, like older. So, if you're in your 20s, to me, that is the age to build. So, it's very rare, honestly, that you're going to catch somebody 25 or 26 or whatever in a situation where they are at the height of their career or they're getting as much money as they're gonna ever get, or even if they're like getting a bunch of money. Like in your 20s, that's about figuring it out. Now I'm not saying if he broke like can't even afford to take you out, girl, no. But and then depending on your situation, like you are not, I'm sure, at your fullest potential or the height of whatever career you're gonna reach. So you don't want to judge nobody based off, you know, where they are in life. If y'all are getting like serious to the point where you are starting to like the person, is like, okay, when do you plan on moving out your mom's house? Like, woo woo. Now that will be a very hard situation, but you never know. Like so many people started off not where they are. Like it takes time. So I mean, the same person you writing off for working a 9 to 5 could be the same person in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Getting so much money or having so much power and authority or just doing great things with their life. So I wouldn't just cut it off. But at a certain age, and if I feel like you're a slacker and you really not trying to do nothing, baby, no. It's a no. So next scenario. You tell your man you want a nice, luxurious gift for your birthday. You get it and are elated. Fast forward, you go out with your friend and she has the same bag, but they look different. You find out yours is fake. What would you do? So, if you know me, I'm into designer bags or whatever you want to call them. But, first of all, this is just, if you with your man and you tell him you want a luxurious bag or whatever, then and he gives you a fake one, like, first of all, that's disrespect. That's very much disrespect. I would definitely come to him like, why would you disrespect me in that way? If you couldn't afford it, then just say that. Now 9 times out of 10, you're gonna know if your spouse, your partner could afford it. And even if you feel like they couldn't at that moment, then you know what, you give them a few months in advance. Like if your birthday next year or your birthday in 6 months, you'll be like, I want this bag, it's $1,000 or whatever. Now don't be greedy and be like a $6,000 bag, depending on, you know what I'm saying, if your person ain't working, you know, ain't making that much money. But yeah, if you give him leeway and tell him this is the bag you want and then he pop up with a fake bag, now that's a problem. Like, don't give me no fake bag. Just say, I honestly couldn't get you what you desired for your birthday, but you know what I'm saying? And just give the person what you feel like you could afford or something that came from your heart. But yes, it will be a problem if you let me walk around with a fake bag. Like, no, what are you doing? Like, it's fine if you can. It's not the fact that he can't afford it. It's the fact that you let me sit there and walk around with this bag. Like, no, baby, it is a huge problem. Okay, so the next one. Been with my man for 6 years, no proposal, not even brought it up in, I guess, the past, whatever. What would you do? Now, y'all, so this is like a big one for me. Hold on, let me sip this drink. This is a big one for me because I feel like women waste so much time being in relationships if that woman wants to get married. Now, that's the thing. If you would like to get married and that's like a goal of yours, and you've been with that significant other for that amount of years, and there's no, it's not a sign, it's not anything, like, no. But because let me tell y'all why. I just personally don't feel like it takes that long for you to know if you want to be with that person for the rest of your life. Now, I'm not saying it should take 6 months or whatever, but it doesn't take you 6 years to be with me to figure out whether you want to be or not. Especially, most people be having babies by then. Like, no. You think you about to just sit here? You think you about to just sit here and be like giving me kids and then that's it? Like, I'm just like waiting on the ring? No, no. And even if you don't have kids, like, that's 6 years of your life. You've been waiting for this man, or however many years you've been waiting for a man to do something that does not take him 6 years to do. So if he has not done it, he does not want to do it, baby. Run, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Now, I'm not saying force him into proposal. Don't give him no ultimatum, because I'm not a person that is with ultimatums. If he wanted to marry you, he would. Don't force nobody to marry you, because honestly, the people that be forcing people to marry them or jump too fast or whatever, or put pressure, or however you want to do it, be engaged for 6 years, another 6 years, and then don't ever end up getting married. I just don't personally feel like you should wait that long. But if you're young, like 21, or you know what I'm saying, like, then no, you can wait. But y'all hear my baby in the background because she agreed. Okay, next scenario. You and your partner have been together for a couple of years when they forget your birthday. You wait all day for them to acknowledge it, but the next morning they still haven't said a word. Would you end the relationship? No, but first of all, I'm not the person that's gonna let you forget my birthday. One, I'm going to bring up my birthday a month before my birthday, 2 months before my birthday, and then the month of my birthday or the week leading up, I'm going to keep mentioning my birthday. Not because I want to remind, I don't do it to remind Steven, but because I like my birthday and I want to celebrate on my birthday. Now, I'm just, and even if I didn't mention my birthday that whole time, on my birthday, I'm going to let you know that it's my birthday. You ain't even got to remember, because you going to know that it's my birthday. Now, personally, if I was in that scenario, no, I wouldn't break up with the person. But we would definitely have to come to an understanding that that was very hurtful. Like, that it's my birthday. And if it means a lot to you, my birthday means a lot to me. So it was very disrespectful that you just forgot my birthday like that. Just, you know, clear it up. Make sure to tell him, like, that should not be happening again. You know, like, that shouldn't happen again. But that's not nothing to break up over to me. Like, that's something very small compared to what these men be out here doing. Okay, you and your partner haven't really been having much sex recently. When you sit down to talk about it, they say that they want to experiment and ask if you'd be happy to open the relationship for a trial period. So would you do the experiment, baby? What would you do? I guess I'm telling you now, sin ain't doing no open relationship. That's not for me. I personally feel like if you want an open relationship, you go be with somebody that want an open relationship. Don't try to convince me to open my relationship. I don't do threesomes. I don't do anything like that. I'm just not, that's not something I personally feel like I want in my marriage. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with that for y'all who do it. Hey, now, you know, get yours. But that's not something I want for my marriage and my man. That's not something Steven has ever asked me. But if that was asked, it would be a no, that's not something I'm comfortable with. But if that is something that you would like to do, people don't be realistic, like, to me. If that's something that you would like to do and you know that you feel like you need to do that now, like you want to just go out and, you know what I'm saying, do what you need to do, I would personally be like, well, I'm gonna let you go and do that. Like, even in the marriage, because I would rather you be honest and upfront with me so we can end it amicably, and or break amicably, and then maybe come back to him if that's what, you know, God wants, and you know what I'm saying, if that's what's in our future, then for you to do that outside of me, and then I'm just sitting here looking stupid and hurt and confused. Y'all, my kids is really in this background, you know what I'm saying? And Steven is not here. Yes, I'm drinking wine. It's only a little, so please don't come for me about drinking wine when you a mom of 6, okay? You only got 2 kids, but it feel like 6. When you a mom of 6, yes, okay, you want wine on the clock at work, because I'm working. Dear Sin, on your wedding day, you find out that your partner had an affair. Oh, Jesus Christ. When you confront them about it, they swear that it's over and you believe them. The wedding is all paid for and your guests have started to arrive. Would you end the relationship? That is such a that is a terrible question. Baby, I know this probably sounds hard for people to believe, but and I know most people would probably just go through with it, because you know what I'm saying, it's like you already there. Like, it ain't no doubt in my mind that it would be crossing my mind, like, we already here, you know what I'm saying, like everything paid for, this is the man I love, so he ain't gonna do it again. But y'all, it's a no for me, dog. This would be one of the hardest decisions ever, but I just feel I am a stickler for when people show you who they are, believe them. Like, if y'all really sat there and planned this full wedding, like, this not just like a cheat win or just a regular relationship, you cheat and whatever. Like, honestly, I'm still not here for that. Everybody know, like, the cheating is a big thing for me. But when we sat there and we really are planning to say I do, like, we planned this together, we didn't, you know what I'm saying, got our friends and family involved in this, we didn't pick plays, you know what I'm saying, like, we didn't pick our colors, you didn't went, like, you've seen the excitement that goes behind a wedding and how women feel about spending their life with somebody, and you felt like you chose to mess that up for what? Like, an affair, and that didn't say like a one-night stand, he just slept with somebody else. An affair is something that for real to me is ongoing, and he swears it's over. No, it's not, child. That is somebody who's gonna be there throughout y'all marriage too, baby. Y'all might as well be in a 3-way. Okay? No, you're gonna end up regretting it. I would say you're gonna end up regretting it. Dear Sin, your sex life is bad, not just mediocre, it's terrible. Oh. You just don't seem compatible in bed at all, no matter how many times you try. Would you end the relationship? I would say if that's like a stickler for you, then end it. I mean, to me, sex is probably, because I've just been with one person my whole life, but sex is really like something that's important to me. Sex is something that can be taught. So I personally feel like if there is like not other huge problems, that is something that could be taught. Like, y'all could literally watch porn together. You can tell him exactly what you like, or go to, they have sex therapists. Like, it's so many, just try different stuff. Like, I understand that they say no matter how many times you try, but have you taught each other? And if you really feel like there's nothing that you could do with that, I just don't know if you could really lead like a super happy life without a nice sex life. But some people can, some people can't. If it really bothers you, then I would say cut it off. You and your partner sit down to have a serious conversation about where your relationship is going, and you realize they don't ever want to get married. Would you end the relationship? Yeah, if I want to get married. I mean, that's a no-brainer. You cannot convince somebody who doesn't want to be married to try to be married. Just like you cannot convince anybody of anything of that severity. At that point forward, you are knowingly wasting your time. So you cannot be mad at nobody if you spend another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years trying to convince the man that he should marry you, because that is your fault. You can no longer put the blame on him. You wasted your own time. You've been with your man for 3 years. It gets rocky, so you guys decide to take a break. Cool. 6 months later, you're back together, but he tells you he had a one-night stand and now the woman is pregnant. That's not something. That is so careless. That's so careless. Like, I'm sorry, that is careless. If you're gonna sleep with somebody on a one night stand and not even use protection, that's disgusting. I'm sorry, but it is. Like, it's so many diseases. Forget the pregnancy, baby. It's so many diseases out here that you cannot get rid of. Like, and y'all still taking those risks. Y'all weird. But if you that careless, nah, I don't want you to sleep. No. You take your baby. And even if you look past that, like, you got to think about how much this is going to impact your life, this new baby, how much time how much time and attention he has to then give to the baby that takes away from you, and the fact that you finna have to deal with someone's baby mama. Nope. Not happening, Captain. Peace. It'd be hard to say about, like, and I know it's much easier said than done, these scenarios that I'm telling y'all, but no. Okay, guys, that was the last of the questions. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will be doing this again. Y'all, these scenarios, too much for me, child. It's been too much. It's been too much. But yeah, y'all, drop a comment down below to give an answer to anything you would do differently. Or if you feel the same opinion and you have something else to say, baby, drop it in the comments, because I want to see. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on y'all post notifications, because y'all, I really am trying to get more consistent, as y'all can see. Come on this journey with me. So thank y'all for watching. Bye.